guys, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, my name is Charity and you're watching Booked on Charity. If you managed to enjoy this video, please remember to give me a thumbs up as well as subscribe to my channel down below if you have not done so already. I'm gonna try and keep this quick. Obviously from the title of this video, we are doing my March book haul. I know it's April right now. It is actually the 6th of April today, which is kind of like the right time for me to do a book haul, because then March has completed itself. March is done and I'm done gathering books for March. There's 19 books to haul today, so I'm not going to be giving any synopsis for any of these titles that I'm going to show you. If you're hearing any voices in the background, there's kids playing outside. There's my daughter sitting like 5 feet away from me, so we're just gonna have to deal. All right, so the first book I want to show you, so I'm gonna like group this in sections of books, or a book that a friend of mine gifted to me. We swapped books, so I'm gonna show you the book that she sent to me, and then I've got books from publishers, and then the biggest stack is books that I have been gathering and I've bought for myself. I have friends who go to bookshops and literally scout books. We scout books for each other, and we end up buying books for each other and then keeping them, accumulating, and then send them to each other. Okay, so first book I have is The Maid by Nita Prose. So a friend of mine, Samantha from Semicolor Reads on Bookstagram, follow her channel. So I sent her my second copy of To Paradise by Hanya Yanagihara, and she sent me this copy of The Maid. I listened to this audiobook in March, absolutely loved it, gave it 5 stars, and I'm absolutely excited to have the physical copy because I'm definitely going to be rereading this book. It was really good. It was so good. I am looking forward to following it with the physical book. Put it over here. The next book I have is Anonymous 6. This book is written by 27 authors, writing 27 stories with no names attached, and it was edited by Hilary Jordan and Cheryl Lu Lien Tan. So this book was sent to me by Jonathan Ball Publishers for review purposes. In the beginning, they actually list the names of the authors who wrote the short stories. However, you do not know which author wrote which story. I think this is going to be a very interesting read, and I can't wait to start getting into it. The next book I have is The Worst Restaurant in the Universe. This book was sent to me by Penguin Random House Children's Section. This is by Yaku Jacobs. I hope I'm saying that right. And Dale Blackenard. So I kind of started with this book. I'm on page 10, planning on finishing it this week. We are hosting reading sprints again this week, so this is gonna be one of my reads. I'm trying to get as many physical books read this month, because for the last couple of months I've been relying on audiobooks a lot. But I'm well on my way on my reading goal. I think at this point I've completed 19 out of 60 books, so I'm ahead and I'm happy. So this is the book that Penguin Random House Children's Section sent me. The next 3 books I have been sent to me by Pan Macmillan Children, and they sent me North Wind by Gary Paulson. It says one boy's journey to stay alive against all odds. So this looks like a middle grade book. The writing is really big. Really looking forward to reading this one. This is also would be a very quick read. And then they also sent me The Revelry, and this is by Catherine Weber. 2 best friends, one night, a curse that will change everything. This is one of the books that I would like to read in the month of April. It's also really quick. It's very short, so I think I will be able to squeeze it in this month. The next book they sent me is Wonderfully Made, and this is by Tshwanelo Serumola, and it was illustrated by Subi Bosa. We already love this book in this house. The illustrations are really cute. My daughter loves this book. She's been reading it every night since we got it. But yeah, it's really cute. We really love it, and we're really happy to have this copy. And now she's poking in my hand because she wants a book. Here's your book. All right, the next set of books I'm going to show you is all the books that I've been collecting for the last probably 2 months or so, and I think I have like 11 to 8, 10. I've got 12 books that I've collected and bought myself. The first one is What Is Not Yours Is Not Yours, and this is by Helen Oyeyemi. I have not yet read anything from Helen Oyeyemi, but this is the second book that I own from her, because I also have Pieces, which was a new release last year, and I still have not picked it up. So I want to try and get to her books this year and see what her writing is like. So I'm gonna put it there together because I don't have space. And then the next 2 books I have are from the same series. First, I've got A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. V.E. Schwab is an author that I've been dying to get into for the longest time, and I never knew which series to get into, but these were on sale. So I've got A Darker Shade of Magic, and I've got A Gathering of Shadows, which is book 1 and 2 of the Darker Shade of Magic trilogy. It's a trilogy, right? Yeah, because the third book is A Conjuring of Light. I believe I have the right, I think I have the right sequence, but yeah, these are the 2 books by B.E. Schwab that I have. This, I believe, was one of the series that I would have liked to get to in 2022. Did I even make that video? I have no idea, but I know in my mind this is one of the series that I told myself I want to get to. So I'm glad that I already have 2 of the books. The next book I have is also from a series that I wanted to get to in 2022, and that is the Mistborn Trilogy by Brandon Sanderson. And the first book is The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson, also known as Brandy Sandy here on BookTube. The second book is called The Well of Ascension, and The Hero of Ages is the third book. This is a second-hand book, and I got it for 70 Rand at my local gaming shop, because these books go for about 250 each. So this was a steal, and it still looks like pretty good. It still looks pretty good. I also got A Gathering of Shadows for 70 Rand at a second-hand, well, at a gaming shop. Yeah. The next book I have is Lessons in Husbandry, and this is by Shaida Kazi Ali. This is a South African author. I bought this book because it is our buddy read for the month of April, so I needed a copy for myself. So yeah, I need to read this sometime this month. The next book I got is Critical But Stable, and this is by Angela Makolwa, who's the author of The Blessed Girl. This is also a South African author. It's an author that I have not yet read from, but they've written a lot of books, as well as including psychological thrillers: Red Ink, The 30th Candle, Black Widow Society, and The Blessed Girl. So this is gonna be the first book that I read from her. If I like it, probably gonna get the rest of her books. But yeah, this is Critical But Stable. I don't even know where to put my books. The next one I got is Sister Song, and this is by Lucy Holland. It says 3 siblings, 3 deadly sins. I remember I wanted this book so bad when it released. Was it last year? It was last year. but I never received a copy, and I saw it on sale and I just had to pick it up. I have no idea what it's about, but I think it's like Greek mythology. I have no idea, but this is Sister Son. The next book I have is 7 Days in June, and this is by Tia Williams. This book was so famous and trending in 2021, and I was feeling the FOMO. But I just refused to pay $300 for this book. I was lucky enough to find it on sale at Bargain Books, and I got myself a copy. The next book I have is How the One-Armed Sister Sweeps Her House by Sherry Jones. Bernardine Evaristo says a hard-hitting and unflinching novel from a bold new writer. So I think people had said great things about this book, which is the reason why I picked it up. So I'm looking forward to it. Next book I've got is First Woman by Jennifer Nansubuku Makumbi, who is also the author of Chinsu, and Maza Mengiste, who's the author of The Shadow King, said it's captivating, wise, humorous, and tender. So I think this is a collection of short stories. It was supposed to be, I'm lying, it wasn't this book. Let me not lie to you. This is The First Woman. I'm looking forward to picking it up one day. The next book I have is House of Sky and Breath by Sarah J. Maas. This was an anticipated release for 2022. One of my top anticipated releases for this year. Unfortunately, I didn't receive a copy from a publisher, but I was happy to spend my coin to get in this book, and I did just that. And it's a book, and it's a series that I will reread and reread and reread for years to come, because it's absolutely amazing. I had the best time, and I read this book in March, gave it a 5-star. Wouldn't have it any other way. I'm even planning on trying to get myself copies of like hardcover books. If I can have like special covers, that would be even better, but I'll be happy to get hardcover books of the series. So yeah, the last two books are from the same series, and that is Hotstopper volumes 3 and 4. I am reading volume 3 in April for one of my prompts for Magical Readathon, and if I get the chance, I might just pick up volume 4 as well. It is a series that I absolutely love, and it's so cute. It is really cute. I can't wait to get back to this story. So yeah, that is the end of this video. I don't know if I should even attempt to try and carry all these books for a thumbnail. I might just fall over because it's a lot, but let's see what we can do. Okay, grab these two first. Let's get all the thick books in here and see if I can actually carry them or not. I definitely won't get all of them in frame, but I mean, you'll get the idea, right? Oh, I'm gonna leave the kitty's book out of it. Oh, I think I'm probably missing like one book or two, but this, whoa. This is my book stack minus like 2 books from here. But yeah, this is what I got. These books are really heavy, so I'm just gonna sign out now and say thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and there will be links down below to free SCRIBD subscription for 60 days, as well as my Bookstagram account and all of that. Thank you again, and I'll see you next time. Bye.